Hey everybody, Bob Dusselaar back for another edition of What Did Bob Buy right here on GoMotorBids.com. Actually, something very sad happened this past week, in my opinion. Mr. Stephen J. Cannell, one of the most famous 80s sitcom action writers, producers, directors, actors. He actually acted a little bit, played the bad guy in a lot of his shows. Did such shows as The A-Team, Riptide, Hardcastle McCormick, Airwolf, Murder, She Wrote. If you'll remember, the little thing there at the beginning and end of the shows where the guy's typing and pulls the paper out and throws it up, and it drifts down into a JC, or I guess this is an SC, whatever, yeah, for Stephen Cannell Productions. Nonetheless, he passed last week, so I thought it would be fitting to talk about some collectibles that his shows inspired. Most of these were produced by Ertl. You'll see right in front of me. You'll see the A-Team Howling Mad Murdoch helicopter. You'll see Faceman's famous vet from the television series. I believe you'll see one of the Army Jeeps that one of the military police used on the program. Over here, I believe you have the mini playset with the van, Faceman's Corvette, and a Huey helicopter that Murdoch flew in one of the first couple episodes to get the A-Team to escape. You'll see this has original packaging. It is a little banged up. Some of the cars have come loose, but you know, for being as old as it is, and the fact that the collector actually did not blow them up with M80s or chew on them, or the dog got a hold of them, that's what happened to most of these toys back in the early 80s. And like I said, it's some more Cannell-inspired television shows over here. We've got Riptide. You might remember that program. It ran on CBS for a while, and then the USA Network. And over here, last but not least, in regards to the Stephen J. Cannell stuff, is the Airwolf, my favorite from the 80s. You know, these cars are in played with condition if they're out of the packaging. Some of these packaging are rough, but like I said, over 25 years, the glue, the plastic things get moved around, they get stored. They're not in mint condition, but nonetheless, very, very cool toy collectibles. And the other reason I wanted to bring these up is not just to kind of do a little tribute to Stephen Cannell on the website, but also we are having a classic toy theme auction at the end of this month, the end of October. These items, along with many other classic toy items, most from the Fred Ertl Jr. collection, will be up for auction. I believe it's a 2-week auction at the very end of this month. But there were some other items that I wanted to talk about too that will be in that theme auction, since we kind of went with a TV show theme. But if you kind of look right over there, you'll see the Simon & Simon. I believe that was Rick's Camaro. You'll see a Dukes of Hazzard, several Dukes of Hazzard items. You'll see a Boss Hogg and General Lee 2-car set. You'll see a combo with Boss Hogg, I believe Daisy's Jeep, the General Lee, and Roscoe's police car. And then there's actually a Dukes of Hazzard playset, and it is in pretty good shape. You can see the owner scotch taped the original packaging because it must have got punctured, but it has a little mat that folds out. Very cool playset with the original price tag on it there, as you can see in yellow, and lots of other cool toy items. So look for those at the end of this month in the Classic Toy Theme Auction. And as always, one of these items, there's a lot of items here, but one of these items that you saw in the What Did Bob Buy video today will have a $25 What Did Bob, I can't even say my own name, What Did Bob Buy gift certificate. So happy bidding, and yeah, we'll see you next time right here on GoMotorBids.com.